Okie dokie. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a lovely Saturday in your part of the world. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Type out any requests you got. What do you think? Should we go live on TikTok too? I haven't done that in a while. Let's see if we can get any TikTokers Qigonging with us. Hello, Evid. Good morning. Good morning, Zolo. All right, let's see. Going live on Tiki-Taki. All right, you guys got any requests for me today? Where are we putting our chi today? Hello, Freya. Good afternoon, Gail in Michigan. Low back, sure thing. Upper back and shoulder relief, can do. Hey, Sam. It's one of my best friends. He's down in Mexico. It's chi time. Lynn wants to work on the energy field. Oh my gosh, look at them coming in. Gail says balance and stretching. For me, spiritual healing like you did on practice. I don't remember which one that is. Allison. Oh, hey, Allison. Good to see you. Thanks for putting a profile pic in so I recognize you. How about dragon and balance? That sounds pretty good. Zolo says, yours in the group's call. I was part of a dog rescue yesterday, and oh my, still recovering. And yes, low back. Oh, okay, dog rescue, huh? That's interesting. Good morning to Kiri. Good morning, Justin. Shoulders, neck, chest opening. Belt of chi, my dears. Oh, okay, could do a little chi belt. Hello, those of you joining on TikTok. For the full experience, you can check it out on YouTube. A little bit easier to see things. Dragon balance sounds good. Wow, you guys got a lot of requests from me today. Throat chakra openings. Okay, throat chakra, energy field, low back, upper back and shoulders, neck and chest. Dragon balance. Okay, I think we can actually work with all that. So. Very sad, very bad, but she'll be okay. You guys found the dog? I'm glad if you did. All right, well, let's get moving. Throw on your music if you got it. All right, feet under the shoulders. Let's just get cracking. Start turning from your hips and waist. Knock on the low back, slap the belly. Just get our spine mobilized, get our chi moving. Stimulate that door of life region, the lower back. Take a few deep breaths. Nice deep breaths. I do have my work cut out for me, yeah. All right, let's take this into our wide leg knocking. Wide stance, shifting left and right. Still giving the spine a little turn. Come to the chest with one hand, knock just below your collarbone. come over the shoulders, slap the trapezius. All right, back to the chest, to the belly, slow it down. Let's find a little body tapping from here in this wide stance. We're going to knock the low back. Let's come down the back of the legs. You can actually stretch as you're doing this. Stretch down and slap up the inside of the legs, around the hips. And again, low back, back of the legs, inside of the legs coming up, around the hips. Waking up our chi. One more time. Good. Come back up. And now let's open the lower body. You're going to take your hands over the head, palms face up. Arms make a sort of hoop, so the elbows are a little bent. We're going to keep this position in the arms and just move from our hips and waist in a big circle. So we're going to come down to one side, sweep across the bottom, up on the other side, and as you go over the top, you kind of lean back and push your hips forward a little bit. So we're going to take this hoop in our arms and just move it in a big circle. Your knees can be a little bent on this one. Not really trying to stretch the hamstrings all that much, or just open the hips and waist. Make that movement as big as feels good. Be careful not to feel any pinching in your lower back or waist, lower spine. Very good. Let's go the other direction. Very good. Back to the center. Take your hands out to the sides, palms face down. I'm going to turn around. We're going to find a little pulsing twist here. We're going to turn on our right heel, lift our left heel, so we're going to lunge. Then you're just going to rotate your arms to the right and let the arms rotating in a little pulsing rotation pull your spine into a gentle twist. We're just going to alternate. Turn to your left, find a little lunge, rotate left, pulse a few times with the arms. The arms are sort of swinging to pull you into the twist. We'll alternate. We'll just do 3 pulses on each side. So we go 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Other side. You can turn your head as well. One more time each side. All right, come back to the center. We'll find a very slow version of that. That's a twist. So we're going to come down to the legs, fold and stretch. Toes are pointed forward, legs are straight. You're going to reach the right hand for the left leg, lift the left hand towards the sky, and turn your head to look towards the sky over your left shoulder. We'll do the other side here. Left hand down for the right leg. Turn your head over the right shoulder. Lift the right hand towards the sky. We're just sort of a rotating, twisting stretch. Keep switching sides. Let's use our breath here. Nice long breath here. Exhale through the center. Inhale to twist. Exhale through the center. Inhale, twist. Try to keep your spine nice and straight here instead of rounding forward. Good. And then just come to one side, and that hand that goes up, you're just going to drape the back of the hand across your low back. I'll just keep twisting there and just hold that twist. Should feel a little stretch coming up the back and or outside of the leg. Then we'll go to the other side. The hand that lifts, you bend the elbow, drape it across the lower back. Good. To the center. Roll up. Very nice. Let's find another lunging twist. This one will do the twisting dragon. I'll turn around again for you. Keeping a wide stance. We're going to turn to our right. Again, finding a lunge, so you lift your back heel. And we're going to press the left hand forward and the right hand back. The palms are flat, like you're trying to push two walls away from each other. At the same time, you rotate through the hands like you're screwing light bulbs into the walls. We're going to lean our chest forward until our spine is in a long line with our back leg. Then we're going to rotate to our right, turning the rib cage and the head, looking over the right shoulder behind yourself as you continue to twist and press through the hands. Let's just hold here for a couple breaths. Let's find the other side. We're going to lift the left hand, turn everything forward. Turn to your left into a lunge. Left hand goes behind now, right hand in front. It's like you're pressing the walls away and screwing in light bulbs. You're going to lean forward as you do this. And then turn, look over your left shoulder. Rotate to your left, so you're rotating to the side of the hand that's going behind you. Rotating over the front leg. Think of the crown and the back heel reaching away from each other. At the same time, the palms reach away from each other. Yeah, let's do one more each side. Lift your right hand, turn to the right. Lean forward, press the palms, rotate, look behind yourself. Nice deep breath. Lift the left hand, turn to the left, rotate over the left thigh, lean forward a bit. Good, lift the right hand. Let's turn to the right again. And this time we're going to find a little deeper twist. So option A, hands come to the thigh, the right thigh. You use the hands to help you twist a little more to the right. Option B, hands in prayer. You come down a bit. You take that left elbow around the right thigh and use that for some leverage. So we get a little prayer twist, a little yoga stretch here. We feel that same thing. The crown of the head is reaching away from the back heel. So we feel very long, like we're shooting up from that back foot up through the crown of the head. Just hold here. If you got another variation, go ahead. If you're an avid yogi or something. Okay, let's bring this up. Again, we'll turn to the other side. Turn to your left. Lift the back heel. And again, if you're feeling a little need for a little gentler, you just take the hands on the thigh. Use that for leverage. If you want to go deeper, hands in prayer. Elbow around the thigh. Get some really deep leverage there for that twist. You can turn your neck as well. A few deep breaths. Good. Let's bring it back. Turn to the center. Now we're going to turn one more time to each side. This time we're going to find a balanced posture called the flying dragon. You're going to turn to your right. Lift your left heel. We find just a gentle lunge now. It's not super long. So the balanced posture, we're going to take our hands out to the sides. Our palms are face forward. Our fingers are pointing back. We're going to lean forward a bit. Bring the weight into the front foot. And if you can, lift those back toes off the floor. The foot stays flexed on this one. You're going to kick back through the back heel and reach through the crown. So again, we feel a long line through the body. We're not bent. It's very long. And you can touch the floor anytime you need with your toe if you're feeling like Make your balance a little iffy. But if you like, try to find your leg and spine getting closer to parallel to the floor. This one we wind up looking at the floor with the crown of the head reaching forward. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together, reach back with the fingertips. So for a couple more breaths. Very nice. Send that back foot back. Let's turn the other way. Again, starting with a gentle lunge. Palms are face forward, fingers point down. Shift your weight forward, lean forward. Slide that back toe up a bit. And if you can, pick that foot off the floor. Feel free to stick here and just kind of touch the floor whenever you need. Or see if you can get a little deeper into the posture. Lifting that back leg, lowering your chest. Flying dragon. It's challenging. Balance posture. It also strengthens the back nicely. Okay, let's send it back. Let's step it in and just shake it out. Whew. Nice workout, everybody. Fun to see the TikTok comments. All right, let's open the shoulders and upper body now. Let's start with a little just shoulder rolls. The lower body should be nice and activated there now. See if I can get rid of this leaf blower sound. All right, let's open up the upper body here. Looking at the left hand, preparing for the dragon, looks at its tail. You're going to turn the palms away from each other, press. Turn your head away from the hands. Try to turn the head enough that you feel this pull a stretch into the forearm, up into the shoulder and the neck. Then we relax, look at the hand. And then again, press, turn the head, look for that stretch. Let's try this with our breath. So here we exhale and inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale, stretch. Good, hold the stretch. Release to the other side. Looking at the right hand, you're going to turn the palms, press until you feel a stretch down your forearm. And then turn the head until that stretch gets pulled up towards the jaw. So exhale, relax. Inhale, press and turn. Exhale, relax. Inhale, press. Clearing tension from neck and shoulders. In Qigong, we see tension as blocking the flow of Qi, of life energy. Clear that tension. Optimize this flow of vitality that not only helps us to be healthier, but to be free of pain and mental and emotional dysregulations. Let's hold that stretch. Nice deep breath. And relax. Shake it out. Good. All right, let's keep it opening up through those shoulders. We're going to lift the left arm. This one we're just going to drop and circle. So you drop it in front, sweeps up behind, back over the top. We drop, circles from the side. We literally just start to drop the arm. So it's like gravity, take the arm down. You'll notice in my knees, I do a little bend and straighten. I bounce in the knee. And there's also a little turn in the waist, turning behind, turning forward. So this turn in the waist and bounce in the knees should be enough to mobilize the arms. So the arms can just drop and relax all the way back up to the top. The arm's not doing any work. Let's go the other direction. Drop behind, sweep forward. Opening the shoulder joint. Good. Other side. Drop forward to begin. Come up behind. Bounce in the knees, turn in your waist. Try to let your shoulder muscles totally relax. This one for the strength and mobility of the shoulder joint. Let's go the other direction. Drop behind, sweep forward. Sorry about the noise if you're hearing the leaf blowers and stuff out there. I don't know what it is about doing live streams, but they just really attract yard work. All right, let's relax. Take both hands up. We're going to try to go in opposite directions. So it looks like this. You can just watch one time. Two arms going in opposite directions. But maybe follow me to start. So we'll go behind. We'll lift the hands up. We're going to turn to the right. Drop the left hand in front, right arm behind. As the hands get down by the hips, we're going to turn to the left. Lift the left arm behind, right hand in front. So this one's a bit of a brain game. You're going to turn right, drop, turn left, lift, turn, drop, turn, lift. I'll show you a little bit from angle. Turn, drop, turn, lift. And so we do it with that drop again. So we just drop, find a little bounce in your legs. Keep doing that turn of the hips and waist. And again, feel how the motion is generated mostly by the lower body. You can just relax the shoulders. Good. Let's relax. You're going to go the other way. So hands up again. This time starting by turning left. Drop left hand behind, right hand in front. When the hands come by the hips, we turn to the right. Lift the right arm up behind, left hand up in front. We turn, drop, forwards and backwards. Hands by the hips, turn, lift, forwards and backwards. We turn, drop, bend the knees. Turn, lift, straighten the knees. Turn, drop, bend. Turn, straight and left. In real time, little bends. One more. And relax. Whew. Should have warmed up the shoulders a bit. Let's take that into a nice stretch for neck and shoulders. You're going to take your palms on your low back. Pull your elbows and shoulders back. Tuck your chin and lift your crown. At the same time, drop the tailbone. We're going to lean our head over to one side, pulling the jaw up away from the shoulder. You're going to keep your teeth touched together to further pull this away from the shoulder. And we're just going to give the head a slow nod. So with the head leaned to one side, we're just going to say yes over the shoulder. You're going to inhale your way back, chin to the ceiling. Exhale your way forward, chin to the chest. Keep Pulling those elbows and shoulders back and down. Keep the teeth lightly touched to pull the jaw up. Nice deep stretch to clear pain and tension, stiffness and stagnation from the neck and shoulder area. Good. Go to the other side. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Slow nod to the head for that stretch on the side of the neck. Moving a little more front, a little more back of the neck as you nod the head. Good. Release. Shake it out. Shake out arms and legs. Now let's shake the whole body. You're going to stand on one spot. Use your feet to bounce. Start to let your wrists and hands relax. Let your elbows relax. Shoulders and chest relax. Head, neck, jaw relax. Even let your belly relax. Your waist and lower back relax. Space between your shoulder blades relax. Your tailbone and sacrum bounce and relax. Maybe even your thighs and your butt can relax. Just let out some sighing breaths as we do this. Release stress and tension from your whole body. Sometimes our problems are really complicated and require complicated solutions. Sometimes we just gotta shake around and do a few sighing breaths, and a lot of our problems will resolve themselves. Let go of that stress you're carrying. Slow down, pause, feel your body. You might notice a little buzzing sensation. As we shake the body, we invigorate the chi. Very good. Today's flowing set, it's called the 12 Treasures, one I picked up from the great and wise Sifu Anthony Correa. So this one, a lot of the movements use a wave motion in the spine. So let's just get that down before we go into the rest. So you can take your hands gently on your thighs, drop your hips back, chest forward. And we're going to push our hips forward and lean the chest back. This is kind of the base motion. Hips back, chest forward, chest back. But we make it fluid by adding a spinal wave. So we're going to think of here dropping the head, rounding the spine, pushing the hips forward, and the wave comes up the spine, ending at the neck as we lift the chin. So we drop the head at the bottom, push hips forward, and lift the chin at the top. A nice fluid spine. This one's great just to open the spine itself. Clear tension from the back. We're going to find just a little subtler version of this. So instead of sending the hips way back, we're just going to sort of drop the butt and tailbone down a little bit, tuck it under, push it forward, and the wave comes up, again, ends at the chin lifting. So it's just a drop and roll up. You see the difference here between this with just the tailbone drop and this with the butt sitting way back in a chair. What you were doing before, we're just doing a little tailbone drop. Okay, so a lot of the movements are going to sort of grow from this point. First movement is called rowing the boat. We take the hands down by our sides. They come up along our waist. As they get to the chest, they float forward with relaxed wrists. And then we turn the palms face down and float the hands down. So we go up by the waist, forward, and down, rowing the boat. And we add our spinal wave to this. So here the hips forward, and then sink the tailbone. Inhale, hips forward, wave comes up the spine. Exhale, tailbone drops back. So we start getting real fluid here because our chi moves like water. So we use fluid movements often to help mimic the flow of chi through the body. Link your breath if you haven't already. Inhaling up, exhaling down. All the breath through the nose here. Nasal breaths, much more relaxing than breathing through the mouth. Breathe through your nose, in and out. Exhale down. Inhale up. And we're going to switch directions for our second exercise we call kneading the dough. So it's the same exercise, just backwards. We float up forward, wave comes up the spine as the hands go up. And sink that tailbone back as we press down the sides. Wave comes up, wave goes down. Again, the inhale brings us up. Exhale takes us down. We breathe long, slow, and deep. It's a way to help relax the nervous system. Start to build this energy state within the body that brings us healing and peace. Takes us into the state of presence. It's the paradox of Qigong as we find inner stillness through the outward expression of movement. See the movement as something to meditate on, to still your mind on. Just watch your body and watch your breath. Don't worry about the movements being perfect. I'm going to bring this down. Treasure number 3, the hands float forward. This one's called Embrace the World. Palms are faced towards your lower abdomen. You pull it in towards your belly. And the hands float out and forward as your hips sink back. This one we have a little bit less of the spinal wave. The spine just stays kind of straight on this one. Just do like a little half squat. Let's link our breath again here. Exhale as the hands float out. Inhale as they pull in. Exhale, float out. Inhale, pull in. And we're bringing the chi to this anchor point we call the dantian, this area of the body at the lower abdomen. It's like a gravitational center that helps to still the mind and calm the emotions when we bring our energy and attention there. It's this region just below your navel. Breathe to this area. Exhaling. Inhaling. Next one, holding a chi ball there, right in front of your lower abdomen, lower dantian. This one is called the iron ball. We're going to shift to one side, do a little turn around your pelvis, shift sort of backwards to the other side, and then turn around the pelvis, around the hip joint. We do a shift and a turn, very simple exercise, all in the lower body. This one you can just breathe naturally, but keep breathing through your nose. Keep the mouth closed. Watch your breath. See if you can sink that breath all the way to your lower abdomen so you feel this region move gently with the breath. We'll imagine that we have a heavy iron ball, like a cannonball, in the lower abdomen, with a chain going from that ball to the ceiling. It's like that cannonball, that iron ball is swinging left and right. And the weight and momentum of that ball, we imagine that that's what's creating the movement. So it's as though we just relax into the movement. This heavy ball is pushing and pulling and turning us. Move from the dantian. Come to the center. Drop the iron ball. Float the hands up. We go from that heavy anchor to a lightness, light heart. So this one is simply called the big guy because we feel expansive here, like we're growing the whole body. So we're going to bring back that spinal wave. We push the hips forward, roll up through the spine, lift the chin a little bit, and then drop the hips, drop the tailbone, drop the chin. Inhale, roll up, expand throughout the body like the chi goes out to the fingertips. Exhale, relaxing down. Inhale, expand, exhale, relax. Okay, next one's called fireworks. We're going to cross the wrists, float up. We just have a couple more exercises. Hands are over the head, palm face up. We circle out to the sides. As the hands come down, we sink a little. Bend your knees, cross your wrists. And again, draw it up. Rotate the hands towards the sky. We're inhaling our way up. And exhale out and down. So probably obvious where this gets its name. It looks a lot like a firework. This one is to help spread the chi from the inside to the outside of the body. We fill up our aura, our wei chi field. This field is considered protective, but that doesn't mean we have to fill it with aggression. All we have to fill it with is our internal positive state of energy. Just take that sense of peace or well-being or whatever positive attributes we've built throughout our practice. We're spreading that to the field around us, which through that positivity deflects and transforms negative energy coming our way. We don't need to live in some constant vigilance of other people's negativity or being worried about spirits or demons or toxic people, quote unquote. If you find yourself constantly worrying about those things, you might be the source of negativity. You're constantly find yourself talking about toxic people or negativity. You might be the source of it. So what we do in Qigong is we fill ourselves with positivity and we let that radiate outwards rather than trying to focus on the negativity coming our way, which actually increases the amount of it. So we cultivate the energy we want to receive and we share it rather than getting all hung up all the time about perceived threats outside of ourselves. Let's relax down. Just a couple more. This one's called birthday candles, kind of a fun one. And the fingers pointing up. They're like little birthday candles. They're going to come under the armpits, sweep out to the sides, come forward, pull low back again. We're going to try to keep the fingertips pointed up the whole time. As though they were birthday candles with the flames constantly trying to go upwards. And this is just a nice one to weave that healing energy through the joints and connective tissues. We're going to find that waving pattern again here. Inhale as we pull in. Exhale as we flow down. And then we go the reverse direction. We go forward, circle around, try to keep those fingers pointing up. Come under the armpits and forward. So here's the hands go forward, the hips go back. So the hands go back, the hips go forward. The hips sink back, exhale. Hips and chest forward, inhale. It's healthy movement for the whole body, moving the lymph, the blood, the chi, life energy. Good. Come down, relax. All right, we're going to end with a little chi brush, number 12. This one is simply called Heaven and Earth. We take our palms together, heels of the palms behind the neck. We're going to brush around your neck. Then turn the back of the hands towards each other, brush down your sternum. Let's try that again. Hands up, palms in prayer. Come to the back of the neck. Brush around the neck. Back of the hands towards each other, down the sternum. From there, we come to the low back. Brush down the back of the legs. Around the feet. Brush up the inside of the legs. Hips. To the belly. And at the belly, we do 3 brushes of the belt channel. Somebody asked for some belt chi, didn't they? Release. Let's do it again with our breath. Inhale. Nice closing movement. Exhale. Neck. Sternum. Inhale. Waist and low back. Exhale. Back of the legs. Inhale. Inside of the legs. And breathing naturally. Do the belt channel. Nice one to soothe the nervous system. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back of the legs. Inhale. And the belt channel. Good. Step your feet in. We'll just relax for a few breaths here. Just letting that energy we've cultivated settle in. You can just let yourself rock and sway gently. Let your breath go in and out the nose. Let it be natural, unforced. I call this bamboo in the wind. So just let yourself be flexible, supple like bamboo. Let your mind and body relax, just like the bamboo yielding to the wind. Very good. Step it out. Give your belly a circle. This is where we store our chi here in the dantian. Spiral it in. We're going to pause and take a deep breath. Let go with a big sigh. Very Very good. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that little flow. If you got a few minutes, stick around for meditation. TikTok, I'm going to turn you guys off, but thanks for joining. If you want to catch the meditation part, you can jump over to my YouTube, which is linked in my profile. Thanks for hanging. YouTubers, get comfy. Just a few minutes to meditate. Really nice time to take advantage of. Take advantage of the stillness we've created in our minds so we can make much quicker progress in meditation. So any position that's comfortable for you is fine. Once you're there, we're going to close the mouth, touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Find our breath moving gently through the nose. We're just going to follow the breath. As you inhale, follow the breath from the nose to the throat, to the chest, to the belly, to the lower abdomen, lower dantian. Exhale, follow the breath from the dantian to the belly, to the chest, to the throat, to the nose. Just moving the mind in from nose to dantian. Exhale out from dantian to the nose. Your awareness just following this breath in this pattern. Just let the breath be natural. Don't try to take huge breaths or try to force the breath to be deep. Just follow the natural breath as it occurs. Just a couple more minutes. Using finesse rather than force to move your awareness to focus. Use finesse to focus. Gently guiding the awareness, not trying to force any effects with the chi, not even trying to force the focus. Just let the meditation unfold at its own pace within you. Okay, let's fold with closing the hands over the lower abdomen. Circle the belly. You can continue that soft, slow breathing. The hands just helping the chi to settle at the dantian, to move through the internal organs. Good. Take a nice deep breath and release with a sigh. As usual, feel free to stretch, massage. Very nice, everybody. Just reading your comments here. Thanks, everybody. Good. All right. Well, if you guys like this class, you can always catch the replays on patreon.com/Nick Lawfrey. That's linked below in the description. Don't forget, you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Where else am I? That's most of the places I do. Yeah, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, where I post lots of fun content. Other than that, what's going on? New teacher training is coming up. Glad that hit the spot for you. The next teacher training starts in January 23rd. So if you've been thinking of becoming a Qigong teacher or just kind of diving deeper into your practice and learning lots of new movements and forms, and feel free to join us. You have a 30% discount if you sign up before the end of November. So use the code JEDI30. You get 30% off. So that link and that code and everything is just below in the description as well. So feel free to check that out. Teacher training is all online, by the way, so no need to travel or anything. Thanks, Allison. Glad you liked the meditation. Thanks to Kiri. Thanks, Layla, for the recommendation of the teacher training. Those of you who are in the teacher training, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. We got more lecture videos and everything went up last night and this morning, so take some time and check those out. Thank you, Gail. Thanks, Dalia. Is that how you say that? Glad you feel fabulous. All right, everybody, don't keep that chi to yourselves. Go spread it around. Be nice, be kind. I think kind is better than nice, right? You don't want to be too nice, but you can be kind. Let's all take it easy on each other. I know there's a lot of political turmoil, and that's not a new thing. That's been going on for at least 2 years, but probably more like 6. I think a nice thing to remember is everybody believes the things they believe, mostly because of just what news they watch or who raised them or where they grew up, or almost nobody believes what they believe just because they're a psychopath or something. So I think we can all give each other a little more patience, and I think we can all do a little better job persuading each other too. If we really see something that's true that the other person could benefit from knowing, or whatever, whether it's about COVID or whatever the heck, there's better ways to persuade people than shame and guilt and judgment. So and anger. So not talking to any side on any debate in particular, just a general observation in myself too, is patience and listening and empathizing are the best gateways to getting someone to actually want to take a look at your side of things. So not that social media rewards that at all. It rewards us yelling at each other. So go get those likes if you got to do it. Thanks, Wimpsky. Thanks, Moises, Evan. The Dalai Lama says that his religion is kindness. That I can understand and try to follow. I like that. Thanks, Beth. What's the name of the posture I finally call Lao Tzu turns the light bulb? That one's called just Twisting Dragon. That's from the swimming, one of the swimming dragon sets. Feels amazing in my tendons. Yeah, it's kind of what it's for. Here, patience, right? Lynn says, when are you going to do a second level of training or extra training for graduates? I do plan to do that in the new year. So I think probably like summer or something in 2022. We'll try to do a second level. I thought I would get through 3 batches of the level 1 trainees before I start trying to run a level 2. So that should give enough people in the pool of graduates to market that to or whatever. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining. If you want to stay up to date, jump on the email list on my website, also linked below. Or not, I don't think it is linked below. Just my name, nickloffery.com. Jump on the email list. All right. Have a beautiful weekend, beautiful week. Hopefully see some of you Wednesday.